You're lucky. The Detrimental podcast was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Yo, so did y'all hear about the Florida man? This is the Florida man story. Did y'all hear about the man in Florida who out on the Florida Keys, just on a boat? I'm guessing that's what people in Florida do. He discovered 69 pounds of cocaine worth over $1 million. And he turned it in to the police, to the authorities. What a guy. What an upstanding citizen. If you came across $1 million worth of cocaine, I know we both have a thug past. But what would you do, bruh? What would you do, Webb?
Yeah,
if you came across a pallet of coke,
well,
worth $1 million.
Because I am the upstanding citizen that I am, the first thing that's gonna come to my mind is, what the fuck am I gonna do with it? Like, listen, I am not Willie Falcone. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not any of those guys. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not.
You're not Larry
Rick
Hoover.
Ross. I'm not Larry Hoover. Definitely not Larry Hoover.
We'll get to it.
And so, so what I would do is, I will return it all, to be very honest. But I'd be like, but I need some money though. Like, I return this. Like, I need y'all to, like, I need the mayor, the governor, Lamont.
You need a reward.
I need a reward. I need and
I respect that. A
and
key
what
to the
I
city.
would say is, no, not even seek. I want them to tell everybody, because I want to pick my number. And my number for my reward, I want to pick my own number.
See, that's where you messed up. You don't want them to tell everybody, because if the person whose coke that is finds out who turned in the coke, it's a wrap for you.
Yeah, you dead.
You sleep. You sleep. You in the water with the pallet.
Nah.
First, how much you see how much pounds it is? So you already know somebody just like big time. Like big time.
El Chapo Part 2.
Right, but part of the reward would be a permanent detail.
No.
Yes. So you gotta live your life with security for the rest of your life.
So no
witness protection.
Yeah,
when I go to work, I look like Mr. President. Come on, man, get at me.
I respect it. What would you do, Hugh?
That is gonna
pounds. It's a lot of pounds.
You don't even know what to do with that.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, but I know people. That's all I'm gonna say. I know people.
Basically.
Cat said, so you need baking soda and water?
Listen, I don't have to do nothing, but I've been watching Power. I know what not to do,
basically.
But I know what to do. Okay, that's okay. I know how to move and not how to move. Feel me?
See, I'm gonna do a little bit of both. Basically, I'm gonna turn in most of it. Basically, but I'm gonna flip a key or two. Feel me? I'm gonna flip a key or two, just in case, because the dude who turns it in, they haven't disclosed if he got a reward or not. But they don't have to give you nothing. So it's like, right, I got to make sure I come up off something. And either way, I'm not keeping it, because you'll probably get bodied if you try to keep it, because they'll find you. But what's it looking like, people? Wish you a Captain Sands, a.k.a. Beanie Man. It's cold. Winter's in full effect. Had to put the cap away.
What's good, people? It's your boy LD Way, a.k.a. Hugh L. Rowland. Yes, I am.
Wait, say that again?
Hugh L. Rowland.
Hugh L. Rowland. Okay, I thought you said Roland. Make sure you enunciate, because you'll never hear the end of it.
I want to be Roland. He do.
Never. I don't have.
Cat the skinny Roland. He is.
I don't have the girth. I don't have the
skinny
girth.
Roland.
I don't have the girth.
But he not nimble like Roland, though. He not.
Definitely not Black Swamp Panther.
Definitely not Black Swamp. I envision myself one day.
You are not the Black Swan Panther, but you might be the Black Swan Pigeon.
Oh, wow.
Yikes. You gotta introduce yourself?
Yo.
This guy right here.
What's popping? It's your boy Web D, a.k.a. Mr. Bling Bling. Web, as you see here, man, I'm wearing a necklace that I was given during my graduation from my aunt who passed away a couple years ago. And I wear this during special times when I'm feeling like I need a little extra push. And so I wear this little bit of bling sometimes with the pendant here that is of a Catholic saint. So But yeah, shout out to Mary.
What is the name?
Okay.
What is the name again?
I respect it. I was gonna slander you had it not been for the story. So.
Yeah, what is the name again? I couldn't. You said it's what?
So before she
passed. What was your nickname again? No, what was your nickname again?
It is Bling Bling Web.
Bling Bling Web.
Bling Bling Web.
I respect it.
I was thinking about that song from
Jesus
Cash Money
earring.
Million. Huh? The Jesus earring. Yo,
Peace earrings. That's the bling right there. That was
like
right
like guys, like you ever realize like that was a real bad stylistic choice in my life. Like
I like the Jesus Peace earrings. For people who don't know, back around I would say circa 08, 09, Web D, aka Bling Bling Web. Is that correct? Bling Bling Web.
Yes.
He had Jesus
Bling Blau.
Peace.
Bling Blau. Let's go with Bling Blau.
Bling Blau
Web.
Bling Blau Web.
Bling Blau Web.
Because if you hate on the bling, you might get blind. You know what I'm saying? So let's just.
Hey, you know what?
It's coming full circle.
Yeah.
You know, the earrings. Then we talk about the coke earlier. It's all coming full
it's
circle.
Working now.
Well, listen, man. When you listen to, you know what I'm saying?
357 Bling Blau Web.
357 Bling Blau Web. I'm still waiting for my bars, though.
I know. I'm
mean,
gonna write Web
at this
16,
point,
eventually.
we might have to record the track live on a pod.
Relax. We're gonna start the pod. Back like Jordan for the second time. This is Detrimental Podcast, episode 45. Real simple. Did I get the reference right? When Jordan came back, he had 45, right, for a game.
That is right.
Time?
That is right.
Okay,
that
yeah.
Right.
So this is the Jordan episode 45. What's going on with y'all guys? How's your day been? How's your weekend so far? How's your week?
I took a nap. Okay.
We know those are few and far in between. So shout out to good sleep.
Good sleep. That was a good time. That's a good time.
I respect that.
I think I drooled a little bit.
Man.
That's how you know you're in a good. That's how you know you're in a good sleep. You take that little yeah. All right. So other than that, Cap, I've just been chilling. Basketball season started. Got to coach the kids though. I mean the youth them.
Shout out to the youth them.
Shout out to the youth them.
Always. Web, what's good with you, bro?
Yo, man. So
please put your phones on airplane mode while on the
flight. So yeah, I mean, for me, man, like I started the weekend off great. I got a new job. Just
JOBB, money being made around here.
Yeah, man. So
Big Money Web, Bling Blau.
Yeah, but Bling Blau Web, man. I mean, yeah, man. I as folks know, I work for the University of Connecticut, and I've been working in career development for a while. So if you need some help with that, you can either hit me up, and I am here at a fee.
You really promote your LinkedIn on the Detrimental Podcast?
Hit me up. No.
What?
I'm here
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So no, but yeah. So yes. So I started a new job, and after the first week of the new year, man. So
congratulations! Big things are going on for 2022. Happy to hear it. Congratulations, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I've been extremely bored. I am a married man alone in the house with absolutely nothing to do. Shout out to my wife. I miss you. She is in Dubai right now, seeing her family for the first time in 2 years, which is amazing. It's beautiful. And I should be joining them soon. But right now I'm home alone, chilling, bro. It is quiet. Like, I've just been sitting on the couch. I'm extremely bored. I'm very happy to be talking to you guys today. Shout out to good time. Shout out to interaction. Shout out to human interaction. I haven't had much human interaction pretty much since.
And we all know what that means, folks. I have heard that nigga. We all know what that means when he has limited human interaction. Don't go into the Santos.
What a guy! Shout out.
I felt it. I was like, why? Why?
Because I hate you.
Shout out to Dami G. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Usually checks in on the text. Always good to see you checking in. Hope you're doing well. We gotta get you on a pod, get you on the IG or something, so that people can see your face. Show us your face. The most Clayton Bigsby. But no, shout out to Dom. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to everybody who supports the Detrimental Podcast. Applause to y'all. Appreciate y'all for checking in whenever we're available to check in. Appreciate you always checking in. If you're new to the Detrimental Podcast, make sure you like, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. Even if you've been here a while, make sure you share and like. We appreciate those as well. Helps the views go farther. It's a slow news week, so we're going to be kicking it a lot. There's not a whole lot to talk about, and when there's not a whole lot to talk about, Webb is liable to say some wild shit. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens.
You know it's Webb. Webb is gonna say some wild shit.
Yes, we all know it's Webb. When there's not much to talk about, Webb's gonna say some wild.
Sometimes you gotta get your shit off.
I respect that.
I'm not mad at it. Doing all week, so you know.
Wow.
So I am folks. I haven't had a sip of liquor in like probably 3 weeks. So like this is sober.
This is sober, Webb? Oh God, that's dangerous. This is a dangerous thing right now.
All right, so let's start with a quick recap. Make sure I put the sound effect in this time. To recap something we spoke about last week, the Kanye concert with special guest Drake happened on Thursday, December 9th on Amazon Prime it was a free Larry Hoover benefit concert, which we'll get to in a second. But did either one of you get to watch it live?
No.
Yeah, I would imagine so. You two being parents, also being individuals who wake up at like 6, 7 in the bean, knowing you guys. So yeah, it's definitely not something I expect you to stay up late for. It started almost 2 hours late. It was supposed to start at 11 p.m. on the East Coast. Was it 8 p.m. Pacific time or something to that degree? I forget specifically, but it started almost 2 hours late. It's like an hour and 45 minutes late. So like us over here on the East Coast, we were upset. I was tired, but I needed to make sure I watched this live just in case anything wild happened. It's Kanye after all. So after about 2 hours, it finally started. They had like a 20-minute chorus. Like what was it? What's Kanye's Sunday thing called?
Sunday service.
Basically had a Sunday service to start, and then Drake and Kanye finally come out. Like 2 hours and 15 minutes later, I swear, like is when Kanye and Drake finally come out. It's pretty epic. A lot of smoke, hella smoke and fog the entire show. They walk down this huge stone staircase. They're in like a stadium. If someone fell, there would have been blood. Hella steps. Drake was focused. And so Kanye started. And Kanye was rusty, bro. I think Kanye got too used to the concerts where he just stands there and doesn't necessarily do anything or interact with the fans because
the face mask on. Just sitting there with the face mask on.
he was a little rusty. Like he performed a lot of hits. Like I thought he was just gonna do Donda, but he performed hits from every single album. But he forgot a lot of the lyrics. Like he forgot at least 50% of the lyrics. I'm not even exaggerating. And it was also like strange because he was trying to edit himself while he was rapping because he's like, you know, he's super, he doesn't curse or anything anymore, right? So he's performing all these old songs with curses in them and he's like trying to edit himself and he forgot the words. So it was shaky. So that's then when Drake comes on, Drake came through and draked. Drake came through with Drake. Drake performed new stuff. Interestingly enough, he performed songs that I thought had bars targeted towards Kanye, but he performed those anyway. He was swearing, and I was like, okay, I don't think Kanye wants the swearing. And but yeah, he outperformed Kanye 100% because he interacted with the crowd. Like Kanye forgot how to interact with the crowd overall. But so that was the recap. I know you guys didn't watch it live, so I just wanted to recap it for you. And but the question is, so this was a Larry Hoover benefit concert.
Yeah.
Word.
A free Larry Hoover benefit concert. But the question is, should Larry Hoover be free? Does anybody know? Tell me.
I played the fifth.
Fuck
because
that. No.
I know what's going on in these streets, and I'm not saying nothing about nobody.
Larry Hoover.
This man has like 10 life sentences, right?
200 years. He was arrested in 1973 for a murder. And then in 97, the life sentence. This dude is sentenced to 150 to 200 years in prison, right?
Why are they trying to free Larry Hoover?
Like I don't want to say he deserved, but like you earn that. Do you think this concert is going to help in freeing Larry Hoover at all?
I mean, all that money they gonna get from like the merchandise. So, bro, they're selling free Larry Hoover jeans for $400, hoodies for $200. a t-shirt for
Ain't nobody
like
buying that shit.
100. But yo, you know what's crazy? All it says is free Larry Hoover. That's it. It's just free Larry Hoover. Like that's it.
And it looked
I
like
like
jail
Drake's
clothes.
jacket. It did look like jail clothes. Drake's jacket said "Free to Mandem." I think that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope. Is it free that Mandem or something like that? I want that one. But no, it was a good show overall. Like it was pretty epic.
But
overall, but
you know, honestly, did you not expect that to happen though? Have you seen like clips of a Drake concert versus like a Kanye concert? We knew Kanye wasn't going to be the same, bro, at all.
yeah.
It is sad to say, but yo, bro, just like move away because it's the man right now. Because
he lost a couple steps. He was upset. I felt it.
Well, he lost steps, but you also got to just look at it from past behavior, right? When Donda first came out, it was kind of all over the place, and then he had to. You know what I'm saying? Like the release was all botched. Some of the tracks were still not probably finished or whatever.
Right.
Then those listen parties. So it's just like I wouldn't have expected anything less of Kanye.
Right. I was surprised he went out there and I guess attempted to perform. Actually, I was surprised at that.
Performance, you would think like, yo, if you're gonna bring somebody like Drake to perform, we need Kanye to perform at Watch the Throne. We need that like the lights flickering and flashing. You need to be like, you know,
those days are gone, man.
Did you need Jay to be out there just rocking with you? Because I don't know what it was.
Maybe.
Unfortunately,
he needs somebody with some charisma. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Kanye, it appears that Kanye does not have all of his mental faculties to be able to kind of function the way that he once did. I think the guy, you know, not to his own doing, has experienced some extreme tragedy in his life, right? Trauma. And now he's still trying to function like this multi-billion rap star, and it's just not like that, bro. Like, I don't know. At some point, somebody got to tell him to just simmer down and have a seat.
Simmer down. Where's Dom? Where's Dommy Jr.? You need him.
All right. You know he's not.
Cat wants his wife. He just wants his wife back.
She
Kimberly. Yeah, because she's getting. You know what I'm saying? By the crazy SNL dude.
What was it?
By the crazy SNL dude.
Yeah, what was that? What episode? What was it? The Wiley was it? The headboard, the backboard, Blake Blow, all that shit. The fucking.
Oh no, he's slamming. No, Pete Davidson is definitely slamming and jamming Kim Kardashian.
Jamming.
Like.
That's so weird. We don't got to get into that. Let's some new music came out. Let's get into that. Some hip hop stars, some R&B greatness, and some lyrical miracle. We got a little bit of everything this week. Starting with Rick Ross, The Real Rose, not to be confused with Bling Blau. Excuse me, Bling. Hold on, Bling. Web, Bling Blah Web. Rick Ross dropped his 11th album. I feel like I heard him say. I didn't write that down. I feel like I heard that. His 11th studio album, Richer Than I Ever Been. Hugh, as our resident rapper. How'd you feel about Richer Than I Ever Been? Are you around?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, Rick Ross teaches his wealth. You know what I mean? So that's what he was speaking as always. It's that money talk. But he's, over the years, some of Rick Ross albums was like, it was hit or miss. But like towards the end now, like he really just like y'all know he want to be up there. He want to be up there with the rest of them. He want to be like number 4, basically, because we still got like the Drakes, the Kendricks, and the Coles. Rick Ross want to be up there. He wants to be right there in that namesake, and I mean he can do it because. He can because
I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think he's got longevity, which is important, and he's got a strong body of work.
Because you got to think about.
I wouldn't necessarily say this is one of them.
But I mean, again, it's good, but in the sense of like where he began, because think about what he started out at. He could have been just like the rest of the rappers that came around the same era as his from himself from the South. They just like flopped out, but he just stood his ground. So I respect him on that sense because 11th album that's a milestone, bro.
That is
a lot of people can't say they do that.
I was thinking when people were saying he should go against 50 in the verses, I'm like, he probably body 50 in the verses. 50 only got like 3.
50's not.
But 50 got other people's music, but like as far as single like individual albums, Yeah, well, Ross has too much to choose from. But what
It's-
Webb? How you feel about Richer Than I Ever Been? You around?
Yeah, I'm around. Majorly. I mean, like, everyone knows. Like, I like to kind of like look at the songs and say, was that a bop? Is it a flop? And like, my rule is like, if at least 70 to 75% of your album is a bop, then it's straight, right? Then it's a bop. If you get lower than that, then you kind of flopping on. I don't care if a 60 is passing, but
But we don't respect that.
we
At
don't
all.
respect these. Pause. But anyway, so like,
What?
I mean,
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
the only song that I didn't really like was the Richer Than I Ever Been one, which is the one that's like the popular one.
Mm.
You know, I just didn't like the way the hook was laid, and how it layered in there. I just didn't like that. But everything else was kind of I could see giving it a listen. My only hot take, and like I say this every time with albums, is like, I just wonder, when will rappers, in particular, hip hop artists, put an album out that has staying power, repeatability. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, or I guess rotation ability. Where I think like this is cool, but it's not. It's like the J. Cole album sometimes. Like it's not gonna always be in rotation, right?
Right.
Which one?
You might skip it if it comes on the shuffle.
You might skip it if it comes on the shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're seeking that album out.
So you want like Good Kid, Mad City, basically. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, like something like.
We
But that's
expect
a
great
good-
albums. We expect
that was-
great albums from great rappers.
Right,
Yeah,
like so you said, because that would be Kendrick's. Forestville would be J. Cole's. Drake would be Take
Damn.
Care.
Right.
You think Damon's better than
the Blueprint, Jay-Z,
You think
right?
Damon's better than
Ross has one of those albums. Ross has Ross has plenty of them. I can't think of it right now. Whichever one has Amsterdam on it, 9/11, Hold Me Back. That one can rotate all the time. Ross has rotatable albums, but I'm kind of in the same field as Webb here, like kind of in the middle. First of all, like I'm happy that he brought the grunt back. Like the grunt was gone for a long time. I don't know if y'all realize that. Like that was gone for a long time. He brought that back on almost every track. But it was the same old Ross. Like it was luxury raps. Like I noticed that too.
Right.
It was luxury raps, quality beats, quality production. But it was really no standouts. There was no singles, and the chances that I'm going to rotate it are very slim. You know what I mean? Like it was almost all the songs to me sounded very similar to each other and other Rick Ross music. So it was just like, it was good, but it wasn't great. And not to say that it's a bad thing that it wasn't great, but you expect greatness from people that you consider to be one of the greats. And I consider Rick Ross to be one of the greats because his body of work. And I guess I just wanted more. I just have to be picky because I'm podding, but like overall,
yeah.
After a couple more spins, maybe I'll find more songs that I like. But right now, I can't even say I don't even know. I put it on, I played it, and no song made me pick up my phone like, ooh, what's this song?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, the really quick last thing I think about it is like, and this goes back to Hugh's comment about like, up there with Drake, and like, I firmly believe Drake is not like the other kind of rappers. Not saying that he's that much better than them. I think it's just hard to compare Drake to like a Kendrick and a
Drake's not a rapper anymore.
He's not. Like he is.
Nah.
He's competing with
an entertainer.
He's competing with the Jonas Brothers.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's not, and that's not that he's better. It's just he's taken hip hop and tried to sell it in the neighborhoods where they're not listening to Rick Ross and that kind of shit, right?
He's ascending.
Allowed to. Exactly.
He's ascending. He's up there.
As you're supposed to ascend, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I would ascend too. I would definitely rap over acoustic guitar if it meant I could ascend.
Yeah.
You know me?
Facts.
Basically.
Yeah,
But outside of ascending, let's talk about a little bit of underground. Some underground.
He's still underground at that point?
He's not underground, but he's definitely not nowhere near anyone who's he's lower.
Right, but he's talented though.
Let's go down a couple levels. I'm not saying underground doesn't.
No. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying he's talented to be up
He's underground because he's not mainstream. He's underground. He's an underground rapper. Not 99% of independent rappers are underground. They're not mainstream. They don't make mainstream music. They're not making radio songs. He's underground. That doesn't make him any better or worse, but he's an underground act. I'm talking specifically about Russ. Russ, the is he white? He's like Italian or something like that.
He's
Pat
Italian.
is
He's Italian. He's Italian.
He's Italian. He's not black, basically. He's a really good rapper, and he put out his second version of his series called CHOMP 2. CHOMP 2 had hella features. It had I make sure I got them all, but check me. He had Ransom, Papoose, drop stupid bars, Styles P, Westside Gun, Big Crit, Snoop Dogg, Jay Electronica, Joey Badass, Wale, Big Sean, Kanye, Ghostface, Sci-Hi, Lloyd Banks, Jadakiss, and The Game.
Wait, yeah, Kanye
all on one album.
He have Kanye.
I didn't say Kanye.
No, you did. Oh,
I didn't say Kanye.
Oh, Conway. I thought you said Kanye. All right.
Conway.
Syph the Prince.
Sci-Hi the Prince. I said
Sci-Hi the Prince.
I said Sci-Hi. I got him. I wrote him.
And that's one of my favorite songs, bro. That chart.
Okay, so again, Hugh as our resident rapper. Dami G. I know Dami G's a really big fan of Russ. So shout out to Dami G. I know Dami G's around. Dami G's the one who sent it to the group chat. But Hugh, how you feeling about Chomp 2?
I fucked with Chomp 2. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And again, I always fight with Cap about this West Side Gun, and like, cause I just want him to rap more instead of talking about that fly shit. I respect the fly shit. I do respect the fly, yo. Cause sidebar, you seen that shit on Instagram with his bracelet? I got the biggest bracelet in the I fly talk. I respect it, but I rap too, cause you be going off. He be going off when he rap, and it was so much bars in this album, like from top to bottom. Shout out to Papoose, because again, put respect on Papoose. Because like Papoose is one of those Papoose and Russ is like this, like the same. They're both not mainstream.
I had the stank face on during Papoose bars.
But the thing with Papoose though, is like he's such a he to me, Papoose is like an underperforming rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got bars, but he just is like, it's like, bro, like, it's kind of like Cassidy. Right, got crazy bars, but then it's like when it comes down to like cutting an album,
he doesn't have mainstream appeal. Yeah, he's underground. Yeah, you know, mainstream appeal.
So I had another artist that I was like, I don't know about this because I'm still not sold on Jay Electronica for some reason. I just can't. I don't know why.
I never really liked Jay Electronica.
Yeah, he has that potential, but it's like, dog, you dropped one album and then you had Jay-Z all over it. So that's what made it
knowledge. You didn't do the knowledge, bro.
I did. I went back.
I constantly skip Jay Electronica songs. I don't even.
I'm not a huge fan of Jay Electronica. I'm not backing it up. I mean, he.
But
I'm not a huge fan.
But Joey Badass though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. When he threw the power bar in there, bro, that was 50 give me 2 million. Right around like I got unique on my back, bro. Like he was going off. Like, and you told me about Joey Badass in the earlier days, and I started listening to him. Like, all right, but it was a good album to me. So I don't know how you felt about it, Cap.
Everybody ate. Chomp 2.
Hey,
that was a bar.
That's a bar.
Webb, did you listen to it? Or it's probably too underground for you. I don't think you.
No, it's not too underground for me. And don't disrespect me. Like, I listen to all that, but like, I mean,
you don't listen to underground rappers.
I do, but I think with this one,
name one.
Well, Waukesha, is that dude?
No, he's not underground. But like, so like, one of my favorite kind of like he's not mainstream. This dude named Millsy. He rocked with Jadakiss and that.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He's from Cambridge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, from
the mean streets of Cambridge. I don't respect him.
I mean, but same, yeah. I don't know. But anyway, so like, you know, this one I didn't listen to it yet, but now that I wanted to come to the pod to hear what y'all all said about it. I'll give it a pass through. I'll listen to each song and give it a pass through.
It's about bars. It's about bars. It's only about bars. Like, that's why I respect it, because like I'm actually happy with what he put out, because I watched a random Instagram live one day, and I watched it for like an hour, and I never watched Instagram live. I know. I was Instagram live one day. It was Royce the 5'9", Russ and King Los. Don't ask me how I got on this Instagram live. It was when Royce and Lupe was beefing, so I wanted to see what Royce was talking about. But anyways, Russ was on this Instagram live with King Los, Royce the 5'9". He's talking about Chomp 2, and he's inviting these two lyrical miracle cats to the booth because he's like, that's what Chomp is all about. Like Chomp, he's like, I want to rap with the best of them. That's why it's really all about the features and him rapping alongside some of the best rappers, because he's like, listen, I'm not afraid of nobody. I'll hop in the booth with anybody. We can get these bars off. And I think he stood his own. Like, it was smooth. It's hella bars on there. So shout out to Russ.
I respect. The first one was hard to me. The first one was like,
first one was super hard, and it was short. So he doubled down. He was like, okay, more bars. Like, he's getting respect from the lyrical rappers. Like,
we'll get
in the booth with you.
So Cap. So here's a question for you, and I know you've said this before that you don't really rock or home because you think he's corny, to some degree, and I'm talking about Logic. One day, man, I caught myself listening to some Logic songs, and like, I like the vibe sometimes, man. Like it's a
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you, Web.
Well, listen, I don't. Did I ever say I didn't like Logic?
Yes.
And I think it's because like doesn't he occasionally say the N-word?
You said no. Yeah, he does. And you said he was annoying, and you don't like how he raps. You did tell me this a few times.
I don't like that he is. So I've listened to a decent amount of Logic projects, and he has. It's good. It's definitely good. Like, he's really good at what he does. But I guess I'm just sick of hearing about how he's a mixed man who his mom didn't like. I don't know. I just feel like he's preachy, and I'm not around for it. So like,
well, yeah.
No, I mean, he's good, but he's just gotten preachy, and I think that I really kind of threw him away. No, actually, it wasn't him who beat Kendrick for the Grammy. That was Macklemore. But either way, like, I wasn't really feeling him. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know.
I mean, like, when I listen to Logic,
he got annoying quick. I'll say that much.
So like, when I listen to Logic, I kind of hear Mac Miller.
No, don't you ever?
No, well, like the way his flow is. No,
we're gonna move on.
No, we're gonna move
on. In other music, we'll try to move to this pretty quick because I know we said no news, but we're already 30 minutes in somehow. Alicia Keys dropped an album called Keys. Shout out to Alicia. Hey Boo. Shout out to Twitch too. But Alicia Keys put out an album called Keys, 26 songs, a double album where the first half is, your typical Alicia Keys. You get the soul, you get the keys, the originals as they're called, and then you have the unlocked side of the album where she worked with Mike Will Made It, and they sampled the originals and put a little more bop to them, and she flipped the first half of the album and made a second album with Mike Will Made It. So shout out to Alicia Keys, but 26 songs is a lot. It is a lot of keys. A lot of keys.
Unpopular opinion here. I'm not around for any new Alicia Keys, bro. I mean, like, it's the old shit for me.
I understand you want to preserve the nostalgia. I understand that.
Yeah, like that. I don't know.
There's some smooth Jones on here. I'm around for it.
But it's the same thing with like other kind of our old school R&B people too. It's like I just don't know. Like their new shit don't be sounding right.
I'm around for Alicia Keys for one because she flexing that big ass chain because she letting the world know that I run this shit, like, basically. That's diamonds. That's big baller stuff right there. But it's Alicia Keys though. It's not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, certain R&B artists can come back and all right, he dropped the album, but we really gonna listen to it. But it's Alicia Keys. She's up there, right? She's literally right up there, like one of those pillars of R&B for me. Because when she started hitting them keys with them braids, bro, she was gonna work. So I'm just saying,
girl, she's on fire. She is. So now I'm around for Keys. I would be surprised if Swiss Beats didn't produce anything on it. I'm surprised it wasn't Swiss Beats who flipped the second half, but I guess maybe they didn't want to work together and they're married. Either way, last thing in Are You Around? Nothing to do with music. Elon Musk is wilding once again. He's saying that by next year, which is in a couple of weeks, that they will be ready to implant what is called the Neuralink into people's brains in order to record and stimulate brain activity, as well as treat spinal injuries and other neurological disorders. Are y'all around for the Neuralink? You gonna get one?
I seen this movie before. I did. I did. Not around. Not around.
He's wilding.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Why you want?
I mean,
first off, why you want? You don't want to be in my brain. I'm good.
I mean, like this shit sounds like that same thing that the lady who was trying to like develop those blood little things. The woman who came up with the company called Theranos or whatever it is. Like it sounds like that kind of shit.
I'm not.
Yeah. Whatever.
So,
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna
so
go
about to
deep into
begin.
it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. But like, yeah, no.
You didn't really know. So
Right.
Well, no, but like, well,
you know that girl that did what's that thing?
I just can't remember her name. And
Keisha daughter. You know that one?
Keisha daughter. Fuck that nigga. So, but nah, like, I'm just not. I'm not interested in anything Elon Musk is trying to do.
I hear you. Yo, this is my first time watching him speak. Like I've never actually watched Elon Musk speak. He's a weird dude, bro. He was kind of scary. Like he's really awkward. I see why he's cool with Kanye. I never actually watched him or heard him speak before, ever. I've never watched Elon Musk speak until that video where he's talking about, like, they've got this Neuralink. They already tested it on monkeys, and they're showing monkeys playing pong with their brain, bro. No. Like, real-life monkeys playing pong with their brain, man. Neuralink.
Well, I mean...
He's a supervillain. This is a Marvel movie.
Well, I mean...
This is right. I wouldn't call him a
supervillain. Where's Black Panther?
That's Black Panther.
I don't know.
Anywho, let's get into some more serious stuff real quick, Webb.
So, as many of you know, probably at this moment on a Saturday night,
December 11th, December 11th, 2021.
Yeah. You know, in the wee hours, there was this massive severe weather system is what they're calling it, that stretched essentially across the entire width of the United States from the Midwest pushing towards the East Coast. And I mean, it was massive, folks. I mean, like when I was watching the news, I think we was watching the news and we were planning the pod last night. I was like, oh shit, like that's crazy. And they were saying that there's going to be a bunch of tornadoes. And so come to find out, there were...
You did mention that during the meeting. I remember you saying that.
You know,
you were worried about your own electricity.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh man, we might lose power or something like that. So, 30, like something like just like around 30 plus tornadoes hit like 6 different states. And you know, and Kentucky was one of those states, and I mean the death toll is rising from 70 to like it might reach 100 by the time they do all of their canvassing and search and recover and search and rescue, because like, you know, at this point in the process they're probably just moving towards what they would call search and recovery, which means that people did not survive.
Prayers to Kentucky.
Prayers to Kentucky. Pray to all those folks, man.
Hopefully they're not racist.
Yeah.
Right. That too.
So that, but like, so I guess a question for y'all, man. A question for y'all, man, is like,
what'd you say? I can't believe what went wrong with it. I didn't realize it until after.
It's just the first thing I think of when I think of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue, Webb. Go ahead.
So
I digress.
So what I was gonna say was, so are you two prepared for like a kind of like some kind of natural disaster?
Hell no.
To hit your spotlight.
I have a flashlight and a headlamp.
Fucking flashlight.
Like, that's it, bro.
That's
like,
all you got. Flashlight
and a headlamp.
Do you have like emergency candles?
Though. Like they're like high quality battery. You know what I mean? I got candles.
You got matches?
Yeah, for me, all right. You got candles.
Do you have? Matches. I mean, like, yo. So
got flashlights.
How about you?
I got rechargeable batteries. I got
I'm
portable
trying to
batteries
get
that
that. I'm
stay
trying to get,
charged.
bro. You know how Amazon, always pops up on your Facebook feeds and all that stuff, and they be showing you like items you might want to have. I be seeing some stuff though. Like I found this one thing for like a little portable charger that like charges 5 different items for
Yeah.
like 20 beans. I'm trying to go get that right there. So I'm not fully prepared, but I do have a storm shelter door that locks, and I will be safe if something happens. But other than
Yeah.
that, nah, I ain't prepared, bro. I'm a black man from the hood. I don't know nothing about prepared. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, the crazy shit is, man, is like, until you get into a situation where, I think the cat wants to pod. Until you're like, oh wow, like we lost power for 4 or 5 days or whatever it is. Like I'm not gonna lie, like generators and all that crap, man, that shit is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if you get a
Surely.
portable one, even if you get a portable one, so just I
Smallest
mean, so
like 500 is the smallest one, right? I seen.
well, I mean, yeah, like a small good generator, not like some small like whatever.
I need something to power the whole house.
Okay. So like the moral of the story is, people, man, is like either you figure out what you can accommodate as far as like an emergency kit. Like my grandmother used to have a bin which would have like extra batteries, flashlights, a first aid kit.
I got Band-Aids. Right?
Feel me? All
Yeah,
right,
but
you ready for me?
we'll see. But the trick is though,
that's some peroxide alcohol in case something goes
Yeah.
well, no, but see, but the
I like a sling out of a t-shirt.
nah,
Feel me?
but the thing is though, is that like if in the midst of like crisis happens, right? You know, okay, I got that bin that's in the closet. I can just go grab that thing, and as soon as I pull it out, I got everything I need. You in the dark. So I mean, so folks, just moral of the story, man, just do what you can, accommodate your situation the best that you possibly can, so that if you are unfortunate and end up in a situation like that, because we live in New England, we could get hit with a snowstorm and be out of power, be without power for weeks. If that comes down to, I mean, Hugh, you were without power for a couple of days.
Not because the power line went down and like burnt the sidewalk. That's what happened. You was out. You live in the boonies. You got way more danger than I do. I feel bad for you. Danger. Listen, I'm gonna send you a care. I'm gonna send you a care package with some shit, with some SpaghettiOs and some bread. I got you.
SpaghettiOs are high key disgusting.
You gotta survive.
Because you're 30. Right.
I never liked SpaghettiOs. It's terrible.
I mean,
anything
I
else?
love me some SpaghettiOs.
But yeah, go ahead, man. Let's take it out. Beefaroni was Hall of Fame as fuck.
Beefaroni was Hall of Fame.
It was.
Real quick, I'll try to make this quick. Detrimental moment of the week. I missed it. Detrimental moment of the week goes to Jussie Smollett, aka Juicy Smoothie. If you're a Dave Chappelle fan. Jussie Smollett, 3 years ago. I can't believe this was 3 years ago, but just 3 years ago, Jussie Smollett, he reported an apparent hate crime where 2 men with MAGA hats attacked him, put a noose around his neck, poured bleach on him, and hurled racial slurs at him. It was a really big story. There was a Subway sandwich involved in it somewhere, but I forget how. Subway was Subway at like 3 a.m. or something like that.
That's what he said. He was going to get Subway at 3 a.m. Like who?
Cat got smacked up for his fake tuna from Subway.
Why? Right.
Yeah. I was sad about that, bro. I ate a lot of Subway tuna. I ate a lot of Subway tuna. People who don't know, Subway tuna has tested for having 0 tuna in it. I repeat, Subway tuna is not tuna. It is insane.
I was devastated, bro. Next, they gonna say the meatballs are not really ground beef or something. I would be hurt, bro.
That's why I don't really try to eat fast food anymore, because it's not real at all. But anywho, so Jussie Smollett, this was big news. It was all over the news because it was very volatile times around with the MAGA and the racial tension. It was very volatile times, and you had the celebrity getting involved in a hate crime, so to speak. He's on TV saying he's a gay Tupac. It was crazy. But apparently it was all a hoax. Right. And he was found guilty today because apparently he set all of this up with 2 Nigerian dudes, one of which he was steezing, and he got found guilty. He got found guilty on everything. So it's detrimental. I
Oh.
So he got detrimental moment of the week because
It's so bad that we're laughing at this.
let me finish. He got detrimental moment of the week because he just set black people back a couple years, son. Like Black Lives Matter was behind them. They're still supporting them. Black Lives Matter looking crazy right now. Like it was a volatile time. Like was super significant to Trump. He made us all look bad. He cried wolf, and now makes everybody turn a side eye to hate crimes in the future because he cried wolf. It was all a scam. So detrimental moment of the week to Jussie Smollett. If it is true, I hope it's. I mean, who knows what the hell is going on overall? But if it is true, detrimental moment of the week to Jussie Smollett. But let's.
Apparently, if you ever watched, what was it? Damn show he was on again.
Empire.
If you ever watched Empire, his character had mental health issues, and yeah, he has. Apparently, he has that too, right? Like in real life, it's like really something wrong. Not even joking. Like apparently, there's really something wrong. But dude, like. He got beat up by the dude that he was.
Just keep going, man. You gotta get me out of this section.
Let's bring something back. Let's bring something back. Let's get into it. Let's get into Who Knew. So we want to shake up Who Knew a little bit. Dami G, aka Roomba, swept up. He cleaned house. He's not here right now. So we want to switch up Who Knew a little bit because the Hall of Fame Who Knew champion is not here. So we wanted to shake things up, and we figured that at this point we could all maybe bring a Who Knew to the table just for some general trivia segment of the pod, our very own Jeopardy, if you will. So let's get into Who Knew. So I think we're going to go in order of alphabetical order of first name. So I'm first, and then Wayne, and then Wiley. So my question is about the holidays. 'Tis the season. Fa la la la. La 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 la. Ironically, SantaCon was today in New York City, the big Santa bar crawl, which is insane. So the story of Saint Nicholas goes all the way back to the early 200s in Turkey. However, Saint Nicholas, aka Father Christmas, when they combine the stories, he was not always the jolly fat man in red suit that we know and love today. He wore many different colors, including red, but I want to know who knew what year did Santa, the way we know him today in his red suit, jolly fat man, pink cheeks, paws. What year did that become? What year did Santa become the Santa we know and love him today? Bonus points if you could tell me how. Hugh.
I'm not going to
I'll between the 20s and 50s. 1920s and 1950s.
All right, good, because I'm about to say I'm not gonna get the bonus. I already know that. So I'm trying to think when that one movie came out. So 1937.
1937. Webb, what you got? When did Santa become Santa that we know and love him today?
Well, it absolutely was during the Great Depression. So
what you know about? I heard. So he was there.
Exactly. That's how I met.
What? Wow!
I knew Webb was gonna say so. Wow.
So I'm gonna say 1931.
Come on.
Santa Claus, as we know and love him today, red jolly fat man, was introduced by Coca-Cola in 1931. Who knew? On the button. Right on the button.
When what do the earth strong Jamaican man say? Bullet, bullet, bullet.
Boop, boop, boop. That's actually a really good segue for you, Hugh, because I know you got something to teach us today for the Who Knew, right?
Yes.
What you got, bro?
Disrespected right there.
My earth strong, my brother. Brother.
Oh, praise to the Most High. It's your boy Hugh Marley once again. Today, we're going to be guessing a word A phrase, you might say. All right. So this phrase comes from Jamaica, the good green country that gives you the good green. Shout out to legalization, legalized worldwide.
He's talking about brown stew gravy.
And that too.
Got it.
Little more gravy in everybody's food, please. If she look mean, the food look. If she look mean, the food good. All right. This phrase goes as such. It's G's and peace. I'll give it to you in a sentence. G's and peace. What do you mean? Take out the fruit. Take out the chicken them. Huh? G's and peace. What does the word G's and peace mean?
G's and peace. I take the chicken out the freezer. G's and peace, like Jesus Christ, or like golly gee, or like what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Final answer.
What the hell?
Web.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
are you kidding me?
Yeah, like fuck out of here. Of course I took the chicken out.
Cat, they didn't answer the question.
Well, no, I mean but I feel like G's and P's is like, you know who you talking to? Of course I did what I said I was gonna do.
Okay. What is it, Hugh?
Cap, you being the closest to what it means. G's and P's means, oh my gosh, OMG. And Cap said, what the hell? So that's being close. So I give it to Cap. So Web, I mean,
shout out to me.
Yeah, Web. I mean, Web, you was there until you answered the question. Like, what you mean? Like, Cap was hurt.
G's and P's. Okay, you could probably still walk away with a dub here today, Hugh. Depending on Web's who knew. So what you got, Web?
Who knew? No, you should have put the class one. This is a Web 101.
So all right. So as we all know, we're in the holiday season. Some of us, not all of us, celebrate Christmas. I am one that celebrates Christmas. And
you're festive as well. Shout out to you. Follow. And a rum pum pum.
Hey, yo, back. No. Anyways, so one of the most popular, most loved kind of Christmas movies to get into the Christmas spirit. One of the beloved, or I don't know, beloved is probably a great word to say, is Mr. Scrooge. Right?
I love Scrooge. Actually.
Yeah, I love the
Scrooge.
I was
the big Scrooge, especially when the Muppets did it. Shout out to the Muppets.
Yo, that was one of my favorite ones.
So
shout out to Kermit. Shout out to Scrooge McDuck too. Scrooge McDuck.
Okay.
Flintstone did it. Fred Flintstone did it too. That was hard.
That was
so here's a quick so mine is a two-parter to make it fun, because this first one you're gonna get. So A Christmas Carol. Okay. What was the name of the author who wrote the story A Christmas Carol?
Oh, I know this.
What is his name?
Damn, it's not gonna come to me right now. I've been sipping a little bit. G's and peace.
G's and peace.
Damn, I know this because the movie they redid the movie with Jim Carrey, and it's a part of the title.
Yep.
Jim Henson. No, that's the Muppets.
That's the Muppets, dude.
Bro, you were an English major.
Yo, you know what?
Dude, what you got?
I thought the same thing at first until I said that. That's the Muppets. Wait.
Damn.
I can't. It's not going to come to me. I'm about to say Tim Burton.
I think
I'm about to say Tim Burton, but
Tim
Burton.
Not Tim Burton. The Muppets. So here's a clue.
Damn.
He also wrote the story of Oliver Twist.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh wait.
I don't know.
Oh wait.
Oliver Twist. No, that's the name of it.
That's the name of it.
All
right.
I got nothing.
Yo, it's gonna piss me off because I know it.
Keep it moving.
Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens.
All right. So last part of this question. Okay. A Christmas Carol was published.
That's boo to us because we're trash.
Right.
It was published.
You got a multiple choice or something, bro. When you ask for a name, huh?
Nah. So, A Christmas Carol was originally published in what year?
Can we get a range, please, sir?
Between
because it took place in like the olden times.
So I'm gonna say between 1776, which is what
What the
date?
fuck?
Shout out to freeing the slaves.
Okay,
Right?
no.
Or I don't know. Something happened. Something happened. Something in 1776 happened.
Free the
Declaration of
slave?
Independence is
I guess
That was the
Abraham Lincoln or something.
no,
1776.
bro. That was in
I guess I've agreed with this
1865, bro. No,
Something happened in
1776
1776.
was when the United States declared its independence and went
There
to
it is.
war.
Declaration
So-
of Independence. Yeah, I knew it was one of them things. One
Anyway, okay, whatever. Between
of them. It's been 20 years since they taught me that. But wait, it's been 20 years. And I
anyway,
gotta see. And I gotta see.
between
Go ahead.
1776
That's
and
free the slaves.
1865. 1776 and 1865.
Between 1776 and 1865, I'm gonna go with 1810.
I'm gonna go 1830.
Who would have fucking knew that Hugh L. Jones?
Damn.
It is 1843.
Okay. Shout out to Hugh. Definitely, you got the win. Only right that you get a win as we go into sports, bro.
People, I told you the Lakers suck. Nobody want to listen to me. Every time I keep telling you, I don't give a damn. Now, you not here. I'm gonna tell you this day what. I don't give a damn about the Westbrook. I don't give a damn about. Listen, shout out to Melo. He just ain't wearing the hoodie. LeBron out here just don't give a damn no more. I don't know why the hell they got Dwight Howard back. Who told him to come back? He should just stay wherever he was. I'm gonna keep going. I know
That game been hot.
Bruh, I'm sorry. I'm not the only one that's probably heated right now. Because if you was the Los Angeles Lakers and you lost to the Timberwolves, you'd be mad too, wouldn't you? I'm just saying, you'd be pretty tight, pretty tight.
And it's not the coach's fault. It's not the coach's fault.
See,
the players aren't performing.
People, this is what I talk about. People, I am Hugh L. Jones, and I'm here to understand. I'm trying to understand why the king himself. Again, there's another topic I want to talk about, but again, I just had to get into it. Why the king? The king is just not. He don't look like a king right now, bro. What's going on, bro? Like, who's coming for the empire? It is this bringing him down like this. Oh, I know, the Suns. That's who. The Suns and the Warriors. Which again, I'm telling you, Cap. As soon as that man come back, skyrockets for the Warriors.
But you know what's the power of it though? But it goes back to organizational strength. The Warriors and the Suns built through the draft, and they have a winning culture. They pass the ball a ton on the Suns. They pass the ball a ton on the Warriors. There isn't just one person needed. Yeah, you got Chris Paul, and you could totally lean on him, but they don't have to. They completely lean on somebody to be the ball handler and the ball and the person who play makes. Like they can't just have an organic offensive going on. And now that's the coach's fault.
It's always the coach's fault. I see that's why they want to fire this dude because Vogel was it Frank Vogel, right? I believe. Yeah. He just can't get through LeBron because you know what LeBron's gonna say. I got 4 rings. You can't tell me shit. So, which I understand. But right now the Lakers are looking like Cap in that one spot. Not money.
I take
not money.
I'm not even gonna fight it. I'm not even gonna fight it.
I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Zero cash.
No cash. Looking like Westbrook out there, just taking a bunch of shots and just hitting the backboard all day. I don't know if he's passing the ball or he's actually shooting. One of the two is happening.
I'll be lucky if I hit the backboard. I would.
But my real question is, shout out to my real topic. Shout out to Simone Biles. She has just been named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year, not women's athlete. And you got to think about a lot of great names that she could have beat out for, like LeBron James. We know why she beat him out for right now. Because the Lakers suck. They wasn't going to pick him. Tom Brady. Tom Brady could have been up there. I'm not done. Who else? There's a bunch of top athletes. Naomi Osaka. You could have there's a bunch of them, but shout out to her. But my question to you guys, if you had the young legs that you all had back when you was 18, 21, and you made it to
when I was young and spry.
yeah, when the calf muscles were actually strong enough to support your whole body.
There was a small window. It was a small window when that was.
That came at the calves. Easy.
He did. It's okay. I understand. I'm not gonna fight it. This is all truths. I live my truth.
What sport
I know who I am.
What sport? I know Cap's answers to this, and the Cap's always been telling me about this sport because he's been wanting to do this for years.
Cat calves look like
what sport do you think you could be athlete of the year in?
I'm interested to know what you think I was gonna say.
What's that damn thing with the broom?
Curling? Yo, I'll be nice as hell at curling, son.
Oh, no.
Curling? Nigga, what, bro? I'll be not curling. Listen, here's my thing on curling, and this is why curling is messed up. I 100% could have been Hall of Fame in curling.
Yeah.
Curling is that Olympic sport where they just, they sweep the ice and they push weights down the ice. It's like ice. It's like shuffleboard on ice. And the only reason why I'm not Hall of Fame in shuffleboard is because they didn't have shuffleboard in the hood. It's systemic, bruh. If they had curling rinks in the hood, I'll be in the Olympics. Look at your today's curling athletes. Ain't none of them black, bro. They don't got curling in the hood. I'll be nice at curling, son. But yeah. I wasn't even gonna say curling. I was gonna say shot put. I was gonna say like track and field is my. But no, I'm gonna switch to curling. Yeah, I'll be Hall of Fame at curling. I would. Athlete of the year, undefeated.
Web.
See, I
what is a loss?
I thought we were just picking our own sport. Like what activity would you be athlete of the year?
Give me something that listen. I can obviously say I would have been athlete of the year at basketball. That's too easy. I mean, we already seen the rings. We've already seen the rings. How many rings do you have?
But would you have?
Maybe.
You'd be athlete of the year because you got dunked on by the athlete of the year.
Oh,
ouch!
Oh, wow!
Yikes!
I'm in the picture.
Okay,
I'm in the picture. So many shots.
Yo, oh my God! So
easily.
Honestly, I think bobsledding, yo. I think it just looks so fun.
Feel the rhythm.
Feel the rhythm. Boom. Yeah, like it just looks mad fun. I mean, like what? Yo, come on, man. We all know sledding off the hill. You get a running start, hop on that joint, and go as fast as you can. I'm around. They put you in a freaking like an ice chamber basically, and you like going 70 miles an hour. That's kind of
scary because that's not snow. That's ice, and that shit will hurt. You know what I mean? Like we seen them fall off the jump.
You seen. But I have heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Cool running.
So,
bruh, mine would be pole vaulting. I definitely can see. I definitely want to try pole vaulting. I did. That little thing with the stick.
Yeah, that'll work,
bro. You just fly over and like.
Pole vaulting is crazy though. Like they didn't have pole vaulting when I was in high school. I thought it was just because we were like in the hood, public school, but it's because like years ago a kid like broke his neck pole vaulting. That shit is mad dangerous.
It is, but I wouldn't want to try it. I mean, again, for you, curling would be dangerous for your calves because you got a lot of ice and you slippery. You might crack something. And
I'm nimble though, bro. The calves move quick. That's why they're slim, but they move quick. You know?
But other than that, shout out to Simone Biles for inspiring this dream of ours. That we will never succeed in, but one day we will try it. So, Cap, play my theme music and people have a good, football Sunday. And my fantasy team is about to win this week. I feel it.
Dalvin Cook.
He did.
Dalvin Cook.
Here's an unpopular opinion about the Simone Biles thing. Athlete of the year, I think, is a great honor. But I also feel like I don't think she got it because she was actually the actual like she performed like an athlete of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was the other stuff.
Right. It was
I'm not saying it's not deserved.
Out of the Olympics to focus on her mental health. Yeah. I mean, Simone Biles. I mean, not Simone Biles. Naomi Osaka did the same thing, but it wasn't the Olympics.
Yeah. So I mean, totally respect it, but I feel like if somebody did some like crazy thing, like something like top notch, they would have definitely looked past it.
I mean, like if Brady goes back and wins the Super Bowl again this year,
Not even that. Like somebody in the Olympics is something crazy. Like
does this to Belichick, like
like if the Allison Ferguson lady that you mispronounced her name, had like actually won the gold.
I did. I'm sorry.
All right, so let's hit the timeline, see what else we may have missed. Let's scroll down, see what else is left on the timeline, on the agenda. Some kind of it's in the same vein as sports. Some sad sports news.
Yeah,
actually. Former wide receiver of the Denver Broncos is where he really kind of got his claim to fame. Demaryius Thomas passed away at the age of 33. And as of now, again on Saturday, December 11th, 2021, nobody knows why. I think they said he was found in the shower and he had some underlying health condition, but it's vague as far as what that health issue was. But whatever it was caused the seizure. And he passed away. So rest in peace to Demaryius Thomas.
Yeah, man. That shit is... I mean, it's a year older than me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, shit is sad.
It is, because again, with football players like that, injuries like that, you never know. It could be something like deeper, but nobody ever went to check on them. Could have been some head injury type stuff, but again, you never know with these type of athletes and these type of injuries. So again, I feel bad for him. Does he have a wife and kids? I feel bad for his family and all that. Prayers go out to them and everything.
Absolutely, yeah. Demaryius Thomas, yeah, man. He was on my team the first fantasy season I ever won. So, like, I just remember he kind of came out of nowhere. Peyton was throwing him a rock, and he had a really big year that year, and it's really unfortunate because he is our age. So rest in peace to Demaryius Thomas. And some other more serious news, but I think we're gonna joke about it because we're immature and we're detrimental. But we gotta live the brand. Don't go to LA, people. Do not go to Los Angeles. The head of the LAPD Police Officers Union is warning all visitors to not come to LA. He likened the current environment to he likened what's happening in LA to the purge. We talked about this last episode. All the snatch and runs, the home invasions, the broad daylight robberies. I've seen that video of the person getting robbed inside the restaurant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that? I don't know if this also happened in LA, but did you see the video of a lady that just literally walked into her driveway with her child in the
I think that was Los Angeles. I think that was.
And two dudes just ran up and just robbed her in her own driveway. Like, bruh.
Yeah. What? So don't go to LA. I've always wanted to go to LA, but I'm cool.
Bro, why?
Yeah, I'm straight.
And it's not. It doesn't make it any better that the LA Lakers are just stinking it up. Like, bro, everybody's just so.
The Clippers are too.
It's just a blemish.
They always listen. At this point, they always think we don't have no hall. We don't have
blemish
no
on LA overall. God damn it. So yeah, stay out of LA, people. Unless you got to live there. We have friends out there. Shout out Pina. Stay safe out there,
Stay safe, brother. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Last thing on the timeline that some people consider to be big news. I didn't, which is why we added it to our agenda. Google, the entity that runs the world, damn near, like everything. Google is the internet, basically.
Yes.
Google, excuse me. Google is giving out $1,600 bonuses to employees worldwide for the holidays. Again, Google is giving out $1,600 bonuses. I imagine that to be pre-tax, first of all. $600 bonuses to employees worldwide. Now, we discussed... That's a stimmy. It is a stimmy, but it's going to get taxed. So it's going to be like $1,100, maybe, depending on the state you live in. But my whole thing is, the reason why it's on the agenda is because that's trash, bro. That's for a company like Google, $1,600. That's the bonus. That's whack. My old job, when I was working at an accounting firm, they gave out way more than that for a bonus, and it wasn't Christmas, and it wasn't Google. The CEO of Spanx, She gave her employees, and it's a smaller company. It is. There's more to go around, but it's Google. The CEO of Spanx gave her employees, as a bonus, 2 first-class tickets to anywhere they want to go, and
10K.
This is the part, and 10K.
Oh, word?
And 10K.
2
And 10K.
first-class flights to anywhere you want to go, and 10K as a bonus.
Spanx.
Spanx. The
check.
Slim and Jones at the Jones.
I'm about to work
Let
for
me go
Spanx.
check this out. Let's see if they got
What's
any,
your
like,
number
any
to wear a
job
pair of
openings,
Spanx?
like, at this point, at
What's
this
your
point, they
number?
dropping money like
Cat.
if they dropping money like that.
Hold on, Cat. What's your number
I'll
to wear
probably wear a pair of
Spanx?
Spanx for the first-class flights in the 10K.
I don't know about all that, but all right.
Just on the flight. Just on the flight, though. On the flight. And it ain't
On
like,
the flight.
you know what I'm saying?
You're a brave man to say you wear Spanx on an airplane.
I'm with him. I'm with him.
Yeah, like,
I wear them on the flight and to my first destination when I get to my destination. I'll meet with a reporter.
The question is, if you just so happen to be an employee at Spanx, you know, whatever your role may be, we ain't gonna get into that what your job description is. But if you so happen to be working at Spanx and you got this bonus, 10K, 2 first-class tickets, where are you going, bro? Where are you going, Hugh?
First, it has to be some place that that welcomes my people. That's one.
Facts.
Big fact.
I don't need to go anywhere. I'm not safe. I don't know, bro. I'm saying that's a hard. I didn't know about the 10K part because that definitely
that's new.
That definitely squeezes the pot.
Spending money,
Big spending money. So you gotta go someplace big, bro. Like I would want to go to Hawaii. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would. I want to go. I would definitely.
Shout out to Hawaii.
Don't they got like the white sand or the black sand out there? They got one of those beaches. I want to go to one of those beaches, bro. Like,
I don't know. I gotta see in geography too. I have no idea.
correct.
Webb, where are you gonna go?
Well, I'm getting a first class ticket to. I'm trying to think of a location where it would be easy to travel around and hit multiple spots because I got that 10K. So how can I maximize that 10K? It might be either a full on Europe, like a full on European trip, like a full on European backpack kind of tour, but not backpacking because I got 10K. Or
you gonna get robbed.
Definitely not backpacking with 10K. You're getting bodied. Or, like Asia or something, or Japan or some shit like that.
I was thinking about Japan earlier. Tokyo's up there. I was one of my tops, but
I'm on the Europe wave. I had a lot of Europe plans before the pandemic. That I never followed through on, but gotta hit Amsterdam. Shout out to Amsterdam.
That was number 3.
That
was number 3 on my list.
I gotta hit Rome. I gotta hit what's the Rick Ross song he made about this spot in Italy? Santorini,
yeah.
I gotta hit Santorini. A couple spots. So yeah, Europe overall. That's where I'm taking my flight in my Spanx with my 10K.
The Spanx.
And with that's the pot, bro. We never decided who got the quote. Anybody got it? Nobody got it.
I got it last week. So.
Yeah. Party done. That's the quote. Party done.
Well, nah, I think the quote is
Hey, wise words from Webb. Oh, that's a bar. That's a bar.
Part of it is don't get caught jerking it on Zoom.
Message again. Like, I mean, yeah, okay.
Because people still wilding, bro. I mean, like, and honestly, yo, like we've been doing this for like 2 years now. People getting caught out. Like I was on a meeting. And like you could,
somebody was jerking it.
I mean, now like, well, hold on, time out. No, they weren't jerking it.
Oh,
so
I
like,
that's why he got a new job. Cat
right.
new job.
I got caught. Got caught.
So no, but like, honestly, right? Like, so I joke around and say don't joke on Zoom, but it's really like, don't be detrimental on Zoom, folks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you know you in a meeting or you in some conference session and you at the crib, but you're not really working. And you like having conversations or an argument with your spouse, like, and you don't know how to operate the Zoom, the mute
using
button?
the meeting, somebody was arguing.
I mean,
what
like
happens, huh?
well, I mean, like in people like the moderators, like, can somebody, all nice, can somebody please mute your microphones? And then the husband is like, yeah, but this is some bullshit. I'm like,
Oh man,
that should be funny. I'll be laughing.
and that person's supervisor's on the call, and you like,
yikes!
That should be funny. I'll be looking like, Jerry got in trouble.
Hate to be that guy. You hate to be that guy. It's like, damn, son.
And then like, because like you probably don't know it in the moment, and then like you look down at your phone and you got like 6 freaking missed calls from your supervisor, like you in trouble, bro. So like, don't do detrimental shit on Zoom.
And then everybody see you. Everybody see your face. Message when you see the text message, like, oh shit.
Don't do detrimental shit on Zoom. All right, people, we up out of here. Hugh, you usually tell people what they're supposed to do. So Hugh.
Oh yeah, people. First off, Webb, I just want to say one thing. I thought you were gonna say you about to go to Colombia with that 10K and flip it for the bricks. You already. I thought that's what. But I digress. But people, it is your boy LD. Wait, and I mean it would, but listen. You seen what's it? You seen American Gangster? I don't know how
Kanye and Drake ain't doing a free web concert.
I mean, me and Cap can do one.
I'm saying in Jordan. Somebody let me
You would. Yo, people, you definitely is.
That's gonna Google you at least, like they did. That's the one thing that Larry Hoover benefited from. He got
people Google
thousands more Google searches. That's the only benefit he got.
And now more people know that he was a murderous gangster.
And he should. And Kanye and Drake.
Well, people, yes. Again, if you want to hear like banter like this, please subscribe, share, tell a friend and tell a friend. We back for a little bit, Again, back-to-back episodes for y'all, right quick. Like Cap said, we back like Jordan.
Back for a second time. Jordan with the 4-5.
So make sure you hit the comments too, bro. Like I feel like not a lot of people are commenting on our pages. So we were probably back, we around. So just hit us. And as Dami G was saying, that's love.
And that's love. And we out. And I'm on the sticks. So
would you rather have a burger, however you like your burgers, or a pizza? Burger or a pizza?
That's a good question.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, the fat man in me was
what kind of like?
Is it any kind of? Is it?
I don't know, man. That's hard.
Is it Angus burger? That's what I'm saying. Like, is it?
Well, whatever kind of burger you like.
Burgers or pizza? That's a hard one. I'm not sure.
Versus your favorite kind of pizza.
Probably pizza. I think I'll go with pizza.
Yeah, I'll go with pizza.
I think I'll go with pizza because I could
definitely do some lot of
even like a quality cheese pizza could probably beat a burger.
Depends on how good.
There's a lot of different. There's way more varieties of pizza as far as like what you love and what you hate than there is burgers.
Have you ever had a burger in France?
No,
I've never been to France.
A cook monsieur or a cook madame or whatever it is. Like,
so now you just flexing on us, right? That's what it sounds like. You flexing on us. I ain't never been to Paris, but you just flexing on us like that. You ever had a burger in Paris? No, you like
burger.
Yeah, good deal. Cut the pot, man.
What are you talking about, man?